Here is a quick video of some of those flowers we plant on the raised beds. These are the tomatoes. You see, getting some. I had blight, and I'm gonna post it underneath. Somebody suggested about the brass, putting this. I'm sorry, not brass, copper wire through the plant. I don't know if I catch it. Right here. Let me see. Right there. So it went through the plant. Seemed like they are doing better, and I sprayed it as they suggested with 3% hydrogen peroxide. So that's the tomato. This plant, I don't think gonna make it, even though give me some tomatoes. There are some green tomatoes. Still haven't ripened, so some of them becoming healthy and producing. So overall, I'm happy with the result. There's a plant, as you see, is a tomato there, and it wasn't to be picked. These are the squash and zucchini coming up. Is this dry? No. Okay. These are the squash and zucchini on those raised bed we built. As you see, I think it's a little bit overcrowded, but I can thin some more out. I plant lots of seeds and I thin out a lot. A couple here, probably better to pick them before they get bigger. I don't know, maybe leave that one there. Right. These are the peppers. That's another raised bed. This camera has a, as you see, this is another raised bed. These are banana peppers. I've been actually harvesting some that have flowers on them. And this one has lots of fruit on it. I need to pick some more. This one has lots of fruit on it, as you can tell. I enjoy eating this raw. So as this banana plant, pepper plant has, has fruit on it. These are the jalapeno, and I see some small jalapenos. There's some flowers on it. Don't know if you can see it or not. Some more flowers there. That's the fruit right there. There's another fruit right there. Another jalapeno. This one. Pepper coming out too. These are the eggplants. Again, I put him in a pot. I bought some actually drip system I'm gonna use. Getting too hot too fast. So you see the gorgeous pepper flower, and that's actually the fruit. It's a little bitty. I like this Ischnibon, the long. I'm not too crazy about the Black Beauty type eggplant. I like the Ischnibon. I like the long ones. Out here, a pest, as you see, eating the plant. I don't know if you see him or not. Right there, so you can focus on it. Stick it to the shade so we can get a better photos of it. So it's eating the plant. Oh, it fell. All right. These are the eggplant. I'm sorry, cucumber. It's getting big. I noticed cucumber is more sensitive to heat, so I put him right under this live oak that I plant. Actually, the seed of this live oak, there is a tree, there's a live oak tree that's about 150, 160 years old, or maybe more now, because that's about 30 years ago. Maybe 180 years old. That's one of the oldest live oak tree in Tallahassee, Florida. So what we did, we collect some of those acorns and pot the acorns, and this tree is one of them. So as those two, unfortunately they are too close to each other, I need to drop the one in the middle. But you know, still legacy of the big one would survive and continue. As you see, there's a little bit of cucumber here. That is slowly putting lots of flowers. They're slowly putting lots of flowers. So we're gonna have lots of fruit soon. And that's the some more lots of flowers here. As you see, it's packed with flowers, which is a good sign. I'm gonna have lots of food. Oh, there's a spider web. Sorry, Mr. Spider. You need to bother. You can see it is moving. I walked right through it. You can focus on it. Alright, he's moving. Alright, let's not bother him. Let's go around. Spiders are beneficial. I know many folks are scared of them. Oh, look at his nest, how pretty. I wish I could capture that. Oh, he's running away from me. Where are you? Right there. I cannot capture him. Okay. He's like, don't bother me. Oh, I'm not gonna bother you. Alright. These are some more as fruit on them. Flowers. Oh, these are I thought these are cayenne, but maybe they're chilies. I don't know. Let me see what this, do I have the tag? Need to look for the tag. But they're coming upward. If you look at them, it's fine. It's like too crowded, but has lots of fruit. Just saw some. See? The fruit coming up straight upward. Let's find one with a bunch on it. Very soon I have to harvest these. See, all of the fruits are kind of like they shoot up upward. Like here. Maybe I take some of this for lunch today. That'd be yummy. Alright. My wife doesn't like pepper at all. I think that's her father's fault. Childhood trauma. But anyways, these are maybe when she was younger, she was forced to eat pepper. That's what I never forced my children to do anything. Anyways, these are, as you see, there are lots of. Oh, there's some here. I was going to show you a bunch. See how so you can catch it. See how the whole bunch going up straight. It's very pretty, but I don't know. I usually never had a cayenne doing that. So that must be some type of chili. Maybe they put cayenne. These are Roma tomatoes. They have different leaves, but they have lots of fruit on them. I don't know if you can see all this. So go all the way down. See the fruits everywhere. This is another tomato. These are Romas, I guess. But I think it's different Romas. They have some fruit on them. Oh, basils. These are, the basil grew very nicely. I put basil and tarragon in there, and I thinned this up big time. I still have lots of basil. And it's very easy to grow these. You go to a store, they charge lots of money. I mean, I know it's work, but to produce these things, but it's still, you know, you pay $2, $3, sometimes $5 we paid for just one of these stem, and you know. This is a ginger plant. It's taking off, looking very good. As you see, the new shoots coming out, so that's very good. And this is my flowering plant. It needs to be trimmed. The sunflowers looking very good. These are the sunflowers. I white plant them in a little pot. They're looking good. You can tell I love tomatoes. So more tomato. I make sauce. I may take a video of, you know, when I was younger, my dad made homemade sauce, and it tastes by far much better And he referred to him as a paste, but it wasn't really a paste. It was much thicker than a sauce, but it was not as thick as a paste. But it tastes a lot better than what you buy from a store. Look at all down here. It's hidden. Look at all this beautiful. See all this tomato down there? Hidden back there. Oh, I can see it on. I'm afraid to pick it up and break the branches, but there are lots of. So I can go like this. I have a bunch of fruit there. It's another tomato plant. As you see, they're trying to show they are producing. This one, when you see, yeah, probably has a bit dots on it. It still has that fungus fight in it. I don't like the way it lays. I have to probably tie it and pull it up. That's part of the problem when you have too many projects. On that one, I moved all the branches that touches or mostly I did is coming back touching it. See, when you touch the dirt, I think that's what the root of all the problem is, when they start touching the dirt. I don't know if I have worms on this or not. I see holes. Let's move it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I have some type of, I need to find them. Anyway, see, when the leaves are like that, that could be just being stressed. Doesn't see there's a bug in the back of it. So trying to grow organically, not using too much pesticide. Now, I'm a chemist, and I very much don't like to use chemical if I can. But one of my co-worker mentioned, and this is about 20 years ago, when I let all my tomato plants being taken over by bugs, because I refused to spray them. And he said, you let those die, and then you go to a store. 20 years ago, organic wasn't this big, and it was very expensive, a lot more expensive to get organic food than it is now. Even though it still is expensive, but I think most people going toward that, which is great. So you mentioned about I let this die, then I have to go to local store and buy a fruit that we don't know what they spray on it, how often they spray on it, how much they spray on it. So the problem with some of this spray, even though still there are chemicals, so I'm not approving that, but if you do leave for a spot treating, you would not have so much pesticide, and you would not have the effect, you're not doing crop dusting with airplane. You're just doing very, if you spray right on the leaf where your problem is, and stop at that point, not to kill everything in 50 miles radius, then you would do okay. We see some. Oh, this is a curry plant. The leaves smell like a curry. So I'm getting a bit stressed out, but they put on some food. Some of these leaves from last year leaves. It's good to cut them and let the new growth. As you see, these are new growths to grow. I don't harvest them. My wife is not big fan of curry, and but I still this plant came from apparently India a long time ago. So I like to keep it, even though. And I've been giving away some of the seeds that have been eaten by some type of parasite. See if we can find it. What is eating these leaves? The reason I pick the leaves that they're eating and chewing on it, so I know if they're gone or still around here somewhere. It's probably still around here somewhere. That's the indication, if they're eating more of the leaves, or hopefully some bird picked them up. I have a This is the deal with going on the back of this. Very soon, it's been a little bit cool lately, but even though it's cool in the morning, the temperature reaches around 90 degrees every day, over 90 degrees. So very soon, most of this this the deal, and let me show you the lettuce and stuff. I have some more deal plants. I enjoy fresh deal. What I do, I chop this, and as you see there, these are all deal with. I was hoping to get a bit bigger than they are, so they are beautiful deal with. They smell so good. And the onions, as you see, they're all getting yellow top. It's getting too hot. The garlic is stressing out. What I like is to chop all these together and freeze it, and later on add it to the rice, especially if you have fish. That'd be very good to eat it with fish. These are the lettuce coming up, and it's hot, so the way when they shoot out this long like that, very much they are going to, the bugs on them too, very much they are going to seeds, and when they become seedy, they kind of bitter. You need to pick some of these and share it with friends and neighbors. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye bye.